We keep building smarter chatbots and assuming they will naturally evolve into systems that can run our companies. But there is a hard ceiling to what conversational AI can do. This is the execution gap. Generating a block of text or a suggestion on a screen is simple. Physically deploying that logic into a live cloud environment to perform an enterprise task is an entirely different problem. Standard models struggle in enterprise settings because they suffer from conversational amnesia. They invent facts when they lack an answer, and they have no direct connection to the tools required for actual work. Connecting an unconstrained AI model directly to your core production infrastructure is a liability. Without deterministic guardrails, a hallucinating agent can trigger a systemic collapse or exhaust your entire compute budget in a matter of minutes. True automation requires an architecture that pairs a logical mind with a physical infrastructure body, all bound together by a hard-coded governance layer. To move past the chatbot era, we need a system mathematically constrained by the rules of the business. That is the architecture of Nexus. Nexus solves the amnesia problem by changing how it remembers. The system does not store raw chat transcripts. Instead, it processes interactions to extract and retain only the durable facts, the concepts, decisions, and specific requirements. This 5-layer memory core functions as a filter, preserving only actionable state as structured, tagged data. These blocks drop into the knowledge matrix, the isolated source of truth. Nexus prohibits raw web searches, forcing reliance on this verified environment. The system maintains this knowledge by continuously ingesting official documentation. It identifies breaking changes in code libraries and updates its internal rules, ensuring agents never operate on deprecated information. Because this memory is centralized, individual agents are no longer isolated brains. They are specialized interfaces for a singular, continuous corporate record. That record directs a specialized workforce. The Nexus roster consists of distinct cloud agents, like Zeus for operations, Kronos for technical deployment, and Plutus for financial oversight. These agents are bound by strict cloud permissions. This map illustrates how an agent is physically restricted from accessing unauthorized systems, ensuring they can only touch the specific databases required for their mission. This infrastructure operates under one foundational law. The company funds must always remain above zero. Financial validity is a hard-coded requirement for every action. Plenus enforces this through unbypassable kill switches. No single agent action is permitted to exceed $250, and the system maintains a strict $100 daily limit for all autonomous work. These aren't advisory warnings. If a budget threshold is reached, the system executes a hard stop, instantly terminating the execution path at the infrastructure level. This deterministic architecture ensures the AI workforce remains productive without the risk of unguided spending or actions that exceed their authority. Before touching a live production environment, an agent must first prove its logic within the proving grounds, an isolated laboratory for stress testing behavior. We inject synthetic, high-stakes adversarial data into this sandbox. The system simulates real-world attacks to see if the agent deviates from its governance rules. The goal is to verify that the agent obeys its internal mandates, even when subjected to intense system pressure or conflicting instructions. In Nexus, trust is not assumed. It is operationally proven through rigorous, automated fire. Once the internal mechanics are secured, the system focuses on growth. Nexus is designed to function as an agent factory, capable of scaling its governed logic across new industries. It uses a continuous learning loop. When the system enters a new domain, it solves the root technical problems and then abstracts those solutions so they are no longer tied to that specific industry. That abstraction is then stored in the skills library. A solved problem in one sector becomes a permanent, reusable capability available to every agent in the fleet. This means Nexus never has to solve the same problem twice. Every new agent deployed instantly inherits the accumulated expertise of every agent that came before it. This creates a compounding advantage. The system becomes more efficient and more capable with every new task it completes, reducing the cost and time required to enter the next domain. The long-term impact of enterprise AI is not found in conversational fluency, but in the ability to execute work through governed, deterministic workflows. While most AI implementations remain isolated in a browser, Nexus is integrated directly into the infrastructure that runs the business. This architecture bridges the execution gap, transforming raw language models into an architectural workforce that operates within strict, automated boundaries. Nexus turns the chaos of autonomous agents into a predictable system for enterprise growth.